What up, though?
Hey, what
Welcome
up?
to Spirit Reviews. We are live. It's been a minute. We've been a little busy traveling the world, doing, exotic things and crazy things. Not really. But we thought we should get on here and do some stuff with you guys. So before we get started, oh my Lord, 45 messages in here.
I saw that. I was like,
Uh-oh. Hey, hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm not going to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. So I want to get, hold on. I see him in here. It's Justin Potts. If you're able to join, I'm going to send you the link because I want to talk. We need to talk. I got it. Hold on.
Now they were betting on what time we'd actually start.
Dude, that was hard. We recorded 3 videos before we got to this, so it was definitely and some two were epic pours. That's honestly God, 2 were epic.
Yep,
pours,
one
so.
drops Friday.
Yeah. All right. So Justin, if you're available, come join because we have to chat live with everybody. All right. Justin Potts. So here's a fun fact. The internet world is unique, different, and everybody has different opinions. So what you hear someone say about one thing that you agree with is not always going to be the same for everything. That just happened with Heaven Hill 22. I'm just saying. So, there is a wonderful amount of content to talk about. So before we get started, I got to hit up on a few items business-wise. So we just got done with the Peerless pick. That was amazing and epic and a wonderful time. There he is, JP in the house.
What's up?
Not
my fault, Justin.
Here's a crazy thing. So we did a Peerless pick. Justin was there with us, did an epic bottle share, got to try amazing stuff. And we more importantly got to meet some amazing members. Is that what are you smelling what I think you're smelling? Are you smelling what the Rock is cooking? So the nose on that does not suck. I made Justin come on because he's gonna drink it along and we're gonna talk. We have Spiritware launched. We launched it right before literally we left for Kentucky and kind of have not brought it up since. So we're gonna send you a message on Discord and on Patreon with the link. We're gonna close it down on Sunday so we can get people what they've already ordered. We have a bunch of orders in there. So I highly suggest if you want something, don't hesitate. We probably will open it back up in a little while, but it's kind of like order and then he makes it and then he sends it out. So we gotta do that. The Glens are in. Exciting news. They're going to be going out here. I'm going to spend the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, packaging them up and getting them out to you guys. If you have packages coming from our Patreons from the Murdy Extravaganza sale, that'll kind of all tie in with what you're doing to eliminate shipping as long as you don't have a bunch of bottles. Otherwise, I'm going to send them separately. What do we have coming up? Guys, we have a very, very special pick coming up. We hope.
Very special.
We're going back to Backbone, baby. Justin's going to be there with us, and we are going to be trying to pick an amazing barrel for you guys. I don't want to talk too much about what it is, but I promise you, if we pick it, you're going to want it. And I mean, who can beat the price for Backbone? Seriously, it's stupid.
Yeah, Randy was like, "Listen, another pick," and I was like, "Nah." And then he told me what it was. I was like, "I'm in." I'm in.
All I heard was.
It doesn't matter. It's Backbone. It's Backbone. So
yeah, no, I was in already, but it's actually very exciting.
Yeah, and then we have a Reveries pick coming up with Josh and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey. We're going to be doing that in May 20th on Josh's birthday. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to do that. That's going to be a unique drop because more than likely they're going to pick theirs. We're going to pick ours, and then we're going to probably do a collab pick as well. That's our hope. So I hope to keep impressing you guys, as well as we're in talks with doing my favorite place to go to right now, which is an epic place to go to, Preservation Distillery. We're talking to them about doing an epic bottle pick towards the end of the year and a few other key ones. So share the word, tell people not to miss out, come join that Patreon and help us be able to do more stuff. So we got so many good guys in here. So, all right. So Justin, we did our video and it was resoundingly positive.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers are fine. We're here with our people. We listen. If we're going to tell you some stuff, we just ask that you watch the video when it drops.
Yeah,
Please watch our
Hit
video.
that like button right
Yeah.
there.
It wasn't a baseline. Let's just say it
No.
was higher than a 5.
Yeah.
It won some weeknights.
I don't
So-
have anything to drink.
I haven't drank it yet.
Here's a fun
So-
fact. I have Heaven Hill 22 and Heaven Hill 17 here as a comparison.
Nice.
And just so everybody understands how serious I am about this, I cracked my bottle.
Yes.
So it's not going anywhere. It's worth keeping.
Stu, it's up there. You just can't see it.
Man, the nose is so good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't have any bourbon within reach, so I'm going Scotch. Sorry.
We
Oh, yeah.
expect nothing less.
This isn't right. It says Beaumont 11, but the bottle says Lafroig 13. That's not right.
What?
That's why Randy gets rid of his boxes.
The tubes, man. You got the tubes in the boxes. You're so confused. You don't even know what's going on anymore.
I have no idea. I got to protect it from the sun.
Right?
Generously gifted.
Nice.
1502.
Ooh. This is
All right, we're good. We found it.
wildly different. Justin, you're on first sip?
Yeah, first sip. I'm just
Mine-
acclimating. I haven't had any sips of anything
Yeah.
today, so first sip was kind of harsh, which I expected.
Harsh, spicy, right?
Yeah,
It's got a lot of
yeah.
spice in that first sip. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm letting it calm down a minute, and then I'll go back in. I expected it to be, especially with the age.
Yeah.
You know, I expected it to be real tannic.
We
I mean,
we warmed up with a
interesting.
weeder, so maybe
It-
we should have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we warmed up with the Maker's Mark
Stewards.
what is that one?
Stewards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a funky one for me. I was a little confused on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I enjoyed it. It's like all the other wood finishing series, though. I think if you got one, you're probably good.
Watch the video.
Yeah.
It's as oaky as I was expecting it to be. I don't know what people were thinking when they were saying it's not.
Right.
It's the
Um,
perfect right amount of oak.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes old. It tastes like I would expect it to taste for being what it is. It doesn't taste under oaked for the age. You know what I mean? Like what people were saying. Tastes old.
Zach said a perfect statement towards the end of our video, and it's Cal 18 amplified. So you get the oak. There's the sips of the sweetness build for us. That's what I mean, it's definitely building.
Yeah.
People are spawning your KOK there, Randy.
What am I doing? What?
Apparently, someone's seeing some KOK somewhere.
I don't think so. I don't think I have my KOK up. I have the batches down here.
Is my KOK showing? Sorry, guys.
Whoops.
Great sweat.
I thought the counter was high enough.
It's just such a different profile than
Such a different profile.
Yeah.
you.
Definitely not C923.
What do you?
Hmm.
I mean, all right. I'm gonna go on Heaven Hill 17 real quick.
Norm's too is like KOK.
Yeah, off memory. Before you say anything, off memory, I still don't think for me this is as good as Heaven Hill 17. To me, Heaven Hill 17 is perfectly balanced.
Yeah.
This is more oak, so I just don't think it can be as balanced because of the oak profile on it.
Yeah. Same tier, different experience. I think,
Completely different experience.
yeah, for Nathan's question, no, not necessarily cherry. I did pick up on a lot of dark berry, salted berry
Yeah,
syrup.
it's more dark berry than cherry. But
Yeah. But for me, the reason why I said Cal 18 amplified is because it has this like a similar oak note, but it's just amplified, higher proof. It's older. It's more prominent. You can grab onto it easier. It was almost like a sweet, sugary leather. Kind of like what I got from the Cal
Leather, you get more leather tobacco, and then there's like a black walnut note almost like
Yeah. Yeah, I got like a black tea note in the mid palate as it transitions to the finish. So, no, not necessarily like Heaven Hill 19 either. It's its own beast.
Yeah.
So I said it in the video. I'm gonna say it here. Like the comparison thing sometimes just ruins it. You don't.
Yeah, it ruins it
because you're trying to like place it where it belongs, and it has the same mash bill as Evan Williams 23, or it has the same. It's like just this is what it is. It's 22 years, and again, 17 years on this one, which is exquisite and balanced and perfect. You have different times in life. You have different seasons that affect the barrels differently. You have a different, it might be a hotter season, a cold. Like it doesn't just take like 17 and be like, oh, it's 17 with a little bit more. No, it's totally different.
No, it's its own animal.
Yeah. So go ahead, Justin, please.
I'm not trying to, whatever you. It's definitely like I think the way that these have come out. If you exclude if you take out the 19, the wheat, you know what I mean? If you go for 17, 18, and 22, just because those are the bourbons, right? I think each one is its own profile, and it's going to be everybody's own preference, which one they like the best. If they say 18, they're wrong, but I mean, like, it's That's fine.
You can be fine.
I could see people preferring this over the 17 if they want that more old oak note, sweet old oak note, leather, that, as opposed to like the dark fruit you get in like the 17. It's just going to be personal preference at that point.
So Justin, I'm not going to give scores away. Watch the video, but I loved it. That 22. I loved it, and I was surprised because the age and everything. I thought
it surprises me, honestly. I figured this would be too oaky for you.
Proof over age. I mean, it's proofy. It is agey, but it hit
balanced in its own way. It's not 17 balanced. 17 is like a very whole, complete experience, but it's not necessarily. It's more nuanced than this is. This is its own, I think, whole complete experience.
Zach said it was a little rowdy, and I think maybe that's another component that I like. I like a little bit of rowdy whiskey. Scott was saying is it similar quality of experience. Yeah, the experience for me was there. It was quality. It smelled like a heritage pour, right? Like what Heaven Hill puts out.
All right. So I saw a couple of people asking for this. So I'm going to tell you right now. So 17 has a nice balance. It has a sweetness. It has a bit of a sourness, the sour oakness to it, which is more of that. It's more of an oak influence without being over oaked. It's all encompassing and beautiful. It's one of the, I've always said this and I'll say it every time. 17 is probably one of the most flawless pours you can have. It's not going to offend anybody. It just doesn't do anything crazy, but yet it does everything well. Like where 22 is, if you like, and I'm going to be very specific about this, if you like varnish oak and a finish of sweetness and like a muddled fruit, 22 is a home run. It's Evan Williams oak that it like in our video we said, like, if it just was it was just tannins and varnish and nothing else. This takes that and adds everything it was missing for me.
The Evan Williams call out's probably about perfect. It feels a lot like a proofed up version of Evan Williams 23.
With a whole lot, with a more spice on the front.
It's definitely, you get a ton of barrel spice, ton of oak. So if you want the fruit notes, this isn't for you. You're going to want to go with the other ones. This is going to give you the age. Very little. I mean, for me, it would the oak and the varnish, the sweet oak, the leather overpower everything else for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just mean, like, Heaven Hill 17 was a lot of fruit.
It's sweeter in the fact of, like, if you're comparing it to Evan Williams 23, that offered very little sweetness, so this offers a sweetness to it. Like, there's
that's fair.
Yep.
The berries are still there. It's just more of a component rather than the highlight.
Yes, it's in the background.
I'll tell you what's not over oaked. This is 11-year-old Scotch.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not, man. I would say if you have this bottle and you got it for SRP, you won in life.
Yeah.
I would say the low end of secondary is ideal for it, but I mean, so you're talking, it got like 700-ish. I would not be upset at 700.
No, I think I would rather pay 700 for that than 1,000, 1,100 for 17. Personally,
Yeah.
I think they're totally different. I think if
well, that's just me. I'm gonna go for that.
Guys, what are we doing? Comparing which supermodel you would rather date?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. All right. Let's go. All right, so we got some topics we got to talk about. You guys have heard enough about this. If you really 22 and 17 do not compare. They do not belong in the same category. I just saw Tyler's thing pop up. It's a thief of joy. Don't compare them.
Separate.
Do not look for them to do the same thing.
Yeah.
5 years.
I prefer 22. I feel like Tyler might prefer 22.
I prefer 22.
No, Tyler would prefer 17. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
17.
I think experience aside, I think 17 is better. I do. I think it's a more flawless pour. I think there's when I'm spending stupid money, I'm gonna have that one that I zero regrets. I think 22 is better, but again, I can get a very good experience for a lot less. So do with that what you will.
Yeah.
So if you want a bargain of one of these, get the 18 at 450, 500.
Yeah,
that's the bargain.
It's crazy. Actually, that's a great one. I got to open it anyway, so
that's the bargain. If you want tons of old oak, this is your profile. Yeah. The 17 is just a complete.
Yeah.
I think at peak, the 17 is peak Heaven Hill for that profile. I think that's.
Yeah, Tyler, it's fire.
Oh my God, where'd the neck pour go?
Now I will say,
get out of here.
The
neck juice.
If there's only $100 separating the two, then I would recommend most people to get the 17, unless you told me you want an oaky, more impactful pour, and then I would get the 22.
Hey, Nathan brought up a good point. He said the bargain is your favorite ECBP batch on secondary.
Different profile. It's not even close.
It's different. I would agree. It is different.
Not close.
So all right, Nathan. So, Nathan, I know you got a sample. Have you tried it yet? I'm just curious. I'm not calling you. I'm just curious because I know you.
I don't think.
There's no. I've never had an ECBP that had that any close to that profile.
I know. I mean, the age
22 is not replicated in ECBP ever.
No. I will say, Jeremy, you are B518 is delicious. You're not wrong on that. Again. I think the trying to compare it to something sometimes is a great clickbait.
Thief of joy.
And it's a thief of joy. This is not compared to ECBP at all. It doesn't compare to pirate bottles. It's a 22-year-old Heaven Hill. Like it's just different. It's if you like old oak, that leather, the varnish, and as Justin said, I mean, he's getting sweetness in a different way than say Zach is, but there's a sweetness there that isn't on some other 22 plus year olds. I mean, this is it's totally different. It's just it's not a freaking Elijah Craig.
This oak is
okay. So Nathan's arrives on Friday. Nathan, I'm dying to hear what you think. Yeah. I think you're gonna absolutely love this bottle, honestly.
Okay.
The oak on this is more powerful than Believe, and it's more powerful than Blade and Bow 30.
It's the most powerful balanced oak pour I've had personally. I haven't had what you guys have all had. I'm newer in this journey and this experience, but for what I've tasted, it's the most powerful balanced oak profile I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
So how goofy are we?
Who owns the least amount of bottles of all of us?
Yeah, he has like 2 bottles.
yeah.
This is great. This is great.
Old when you rare breed.
When you can do something and it makes pirate bottles seem like a bargain. That's a great thing.
I mean,
that's the world. That's the world we're in now.
You're not getting the 22-year experience of the pirate bottle. You can think the pirate bottle is better, but it's a different experience.
Yeah, that's a different statement, right? You can still think ECBPs and you can think pirate bottles are better. We're just saying they don't compare. Same as, honestly, the 17 does not compare to the 22 at all. I'm about to try the 18. It doesn't either, but I'm just doing it for science, and I had to crack a new one anyway, so why not?
Oh, I almost want to say the closest comparison, but it doesn't. Just for oak profile is going to be KC21, but it's a completely different. It's the closest you can get to this. If KC21 it was a higher proof, then it would be
zero FOMO.
Somewhere Scott Spurk is just drooling on the floor.
Yeah,
because the oak profile kind of reminded me of that, but it's just this is way more varnished tannic leather than that one is.
Hey, for
it's
all
just
you
not
guys
as powerful.
You want to sample? Our 1K live stream is going to be on
April 10th.
April 10th. If you want to get a sample of this, I highly suggest you tune in, because that's going to be one of the winning things, as well as an epic bottle. I'm going to just leave this teaser on here. There's going to be a bottle on there that I promise you 95% of you would kill for.
Wow. You got that Springbank 21? Is that what you got? No,
30. That Springbank 30.
God.
10% of you would kill for it.
1%.
No, we'd be at 10%. I feel like.
Oh, maybe.
I feel like a Springbank. 21.
Yeah, not over oaked by any definition, in my opinion.
Not at all. Wait.
Just very prominent oak. If you don't like oak, stay away. You don't have to worry about it. You're fine.
If you think Cal 18 was over oaked, don't drink this.
It's that amplified. If you thought Cal 18 was underwhelming,
oh yeah,
this is where you need to go.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of new stuff and oak, what about the Elijah Craig 15?
Video coming very soon.
Yeah, I heard it started
coming very soon.
You know, I heard I just got shipping all the ECBP 12 year stated to make this 15-year release, so we'll see.
So anybody at the bottle share might know what I'm talking about. Super freak, love it. If you're at the bottle share, I brought 2 bottles specifically because it's always talked about, and I thought it was fun for everybody to try. So we had Cal 17 and Cal 18 for people to try.
That's right.
Cal 18 is your Heaven Hill 22. Cal 17 is your Heaven Hill 18. Like it's less oak impact, sweeter, like honestly like a porch crusher to me.
Nathan, so 15-year, basically new
make. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, where's the boys who oh, there you go. Chris knows about the bottle giveaway. Chris P just said it, so he knows what it is, so trust me.
You're gonna want to park your butt in the seat.
Yeah, it's gonna be a conundrum for you to be part of.
And that was fun. The first time I ever got to try Cal 17 was at the bottle share, and I enjoyed it, but definitely still prefer the balance that was existing in the oak notes in the 18 over the 17.
Hold on. Oh God, I gotta talk to this man for a second. We just recorded a video with him. I gotta get my mouse. Why is my mouse on? My mouse is on my wrong. What? Why is it on my iPad, not on my?
Okay.
Hold on. Technical difficulties here.
At least I don't have to edit this one.
Yeah. Right. All right. Well, apparently I'm on my iPad. That's awesome.
Hey, if you don't want to get one of the Heritage bottles, get one of these. It's gonna be as close you can get to the profile.
Those super freaks are all right.
Scott just said
that's pretty good.
Cal 17, but didn't get a chance to try 18. I haven't cracked my own yet.
You were there,
You
Scott.
were there.
In Scott's defense, there was a shitload of bottles.
Yeah. The Cal 18 wasn't touched, I heard.
Scott, crack your Cal 18. It's really good, and it goes really good with the cigar, which you do everything with.
Yep.
Actually, here's a topic I want to talk about, because this is something that we talked about privately. Norm is a very avid cigar smoker. He lives in a nice temper. I can't speak. Words are difficult anymore. Temperate area that is, not Chicago.
It's no Southern California, but it'll do.
Yeah. So Norm smokes cigars more often than we do, and we had a discussion, and I brought up this question that Norm is a much sweeter profile guy. He likes sweetness, and I wanted to bring this to you guys because when I'm smoking a cigar, I often go to like a kombucha, which is like it's sweet, or like a black coffee, which has got a richness. But I need something because of the cigar kind of mutes. And so for you guys who do smoke cigars, how do you feel about like when you're looking for pours, especially if you have a cigar, like what do you look for flavor profile wise? Because I think I do look for sweeter, and I'm just wondering how that plays off. So
we already know my answer.
Yeah, we already know.
I'm grabbing sweet.
Yeah.
Jamie just said you can get more Cal 17 for $295. That's a steal.
Yeah.
That's a great price.
That's good.
$350 for Cal 18 and $295 for Cal 17 is.
I'm still going Cal 18 for $50 more. But
I mean, again, they do totally different things, so it is really just.
Yeah.
Bob says, that.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Cal 18 was the bottom shelf at that share. That's
almost.
No,
it was
listen,
the
I had
of what you actually wanted to sip.
I had the Old Forester 1920 old label there, and no one even knew about it. And Nathan made the joke that he thought it was there to rinse out your Glens. I was just giving some people always talking about a new label.
You just toss on the floor, like
literally no one had anything of that.
Well, Nathan uses E.H. Taylor barrel proofs to rinse out his Glens because they grow on trees out in California.
Exactly. He's like, all right. So Nathan said it. He wants to do the stick. So I don't know. It was just something interesting that it kind of was like.
I always want contrast with my cigar. I don't want to amplify the notes I'm getting. So if I'm smoking a darker cigar, which is my preferred profile, those muddier Maduros that have a lot of earth and a lot of spice, I want to go sweet. If I'm having a Connecticut, then I want a dark roast, black coffee, something to offset the creaminess of the cigar. That I always want contrast. That's my preferred pairing.
I would never smoke a Connecticut, so I'll take your word for it.
You're missing out, Norm. There are enjoyable Connecticut's.
Find me one. I mean, the ones you got me, I agree, they're good.
You're just saying that. You're just saying.
No.
I mean, truth be told, I mean, when you're, I mean, there's certain places for all cigars, and we were joking about this at the meetup, and like I was like, when I love a Connecticut is when I'm outside picking up the dog poop, and I just walk.
It's your lawn cigar. 100%.
It was my lawn cigar, but it's like that's usually when I'm smoking when I'm out there because it's like I don't have to think about anything. I'm like, I'm just kind of going away, and it mutes the smell of what I'm doing.
I used to hate on Connecticut's, but I've come around.
Have you had the Rose of Sharon?
So my trick is you find a Connecticut with a ton of white pepper spice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to get on that Rose of Sharon. That's
Rose of Sharon is really good.
Yeah.
That Rose of Sharon is super good.
Yeah. And they make two different versions of it, and they're both.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Norm, I almost texted you today. I was going to text you and say, it warmed up to almost 70 degrees here today.
Mm-hmm.
No freaking birds anywhere.
I'm telling
you.
No
birds.
There was no fuel. There's a shortage right now.
Shortage.
And plus,
there's no bird fuel, we're done.
Well, no, they don't run on fuel. They run on batteries. And because of the cold, the batteries just haven't been able to charge. That's the problem.
Storms came through, knocked down power lines, so they can't sit on there and charge either.
Listen, we had a video where we came up with what the birds are fueling with. We had it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
It's the rum finish. The rum finish is what they're fueling.
Yeah. I heard that release is running dry, so that's probably why you guys aren't seeing the birds anymore.
Everything.
That it maybe it evaporated with the ethanol content it had. It just kind of poofed in the air.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God!
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna pop off, guys, but
it's good to see you, gentlemen.
Hey, wait, hold on.
What?
Give us a spirited score on.
SRP, right?
Yeah, SRP.
Yeah.
What is it? 320 something?
320.
320.
Yep,
8.8.
Okay. All right.
At SRP.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very close.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Anything more than that, it's going to keep dropping for me because I would prefer other things over it. That Super Freak punch is pretty good.
Super Freak.
Hey, speaking of Super Freak, that is a bottle in consideration for our pick at Preservation. So don't miss out.
That held its own after the 22 pour. I was surprised.
Super Freak has got its next level flavor.
It's very good.
Yeah,
it's super good for a Super Freak.
Yeah.
All right, Justin. Thank you for joining.
Hey, see you guys.
All right, see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, man. Later.
All right.
Hey, Dobbs, if you aren't in the if you aren't in the Discord, please get in the Discord and send us some DMs.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah. I mean, again, and it's so hard because like everybody's YouTube name is different than Discord name. So if you are in there, please seriously send us a DM because we got.
I got tons of cigars. That'll be part of our. I got a whole pack. Here coming from Luxury.
Ooh, what's your Mark? How fellas? Finished sweet spicy ryes. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite finished rye, Mark? Honestly, like I mean, like if you had to pick like a sweet and spicy finished rye, like what would it be? Norm, what would yours be?
For a spicy, like to go with the cigar,
like a rye finished rye to go with this cigar.
Yeah, I'm going Corbin Cash.
Okay, but that's not finished though.
Oh, they're not finished. Oh, finished. No, I'm doing the rye 3, but it's not spicy. It's just sweet.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be spicy. I'm saying a finished rye.
Yeah, the rye 3, the one with the Naharanja and not the
non.
Yeah.
What was that batch 1, right? Batch 1 had
yes, that's the one I would go with.
Yeah,
I would do I bet Seagrass will work really good. I love rum with cigars though, so
I think Seagrass would go okay.
I even love like an unaged rum. Like if you ever get like a really nice cask strength white rum with a cigar.
I would like to find a good quality cask strength white rum.
I got you, Norm. Just
hey, will you send me a DM?
Yeah. I'll send you a store link.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I think. Honestly, my favorite rye finished for a cigar is port.
You got a Total Wine near you, Norm?
Not that sells liquor.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina, they don't do that.
Port,
I agree, Randy. And now that I'm honing in on that, like when I think about a finish on a rye, port finish ryes go awesome with the cigar. You have a steak,
right?
You take that rye with port finish, have it after dinner with a cigar, forget about it.
Wait, why are we on the live right now? I need to go outside. It's 70 degrees today, and tomorrow's going to be 40.
Nice.
Welcome to Chicago.
Yeah, Marco, you know it. That rye 3 is.
Yeah, rye 3 is great. And again, it is a there's 2 different ones. They're both good for different reasons.
Yep.
So he said, I think I'm in it. I'll send you a message to be sure. All right. Yes, please do.
Yep.
So, and then, So Blunt Blend 2, Scott has a Blunt Blend 3 coming. We split that. Blunt Blends are very good. They're very strong flavors that hang really well with the cigar or other things like a blunt.
I haven't tried them yet. I'm excited.
I haven't tried them either.
You guys have all 3 coming your way. So
no,
we're gonna do a little comparison video. We're gonna eat for joy. So we have some. So here's some things we're going to be doing here soon. We are going to do we realized today that we never went back and did our stag series. We were going to do it and we never did it. Like which one's the best kind of thing. Why we're going to do it? Just because we're nerds and we like to just have some fun with it. We were pretty much in agreement that A and D were the best ones. Which one is it? Dude, it's got a super glare on it.
Yeah, I know. Alice Glaz.
Yeah. And then what else? What are the other ones we said we were going to do? We got a couple series. Oh, the Makers. We said we go back and do
the Makers.
It's going to be a fun one.
Makers, Stag, Bookers, lots of options.
Yeah, we got to start going back. And also we did talk about going back and reviewing like some of our past videos where we thought our scores might have been off or like something that we kind of thought maybe this is a true statement. Is it every once in a while? I mean, we do batch recording. You have to, you just have to, because we're 3 guys trying to get schedules lined up. There are times where one pour leads into another one, and I can think of a perfect one. By the time we got the Goldfinch that night, I needed dialysis and I was going into kidney failure. we had a couple sweet ones in a row, and I was just not having it anymore.
I love that sweet one.
Yeah,
I love
but
that.
again, but that's how they lead into each other. So
It
those
does.
are the ones we need to revisit.
Yeah,
as
because
well.
when you think about like sitting down and truly ranking a whiskey, you're probably not having 3 before that, right? So,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
so sometimes when you do batches, we do get a little cross contamination. However,
Oh,
I see Cash over there, Booker's.
yeah.
Booker's.
Yep, I know M Dog 7. I've seen you on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
okay,
Person. All right.
Man.
Oh,
Oh, Port Perry. Yes, Tyler. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good pour.
I never
had
had to try that
bottle
one.
of
That's
Always
super.
heard
I've never
about
opened it.
You've
It's
never,
good.
dude. That's a great bottle, Norm.
I
I
think I
found 2 of them. I don't know, about a year ago. I sent one to Nathan, and I have the other one. I need to
Hey,
open it.
crack it and send me half, because I'm
wait
out.
a second.
Oh, I like that.
I've never had one at all.
Okay, crack it
I'll
and send a
send you
third.
half, and I'll send you a sample.
There you go.
Thanks.
Wait, what was he putting at? I'm so confused. No, I'm just kidding.
I will say, if you were at the share and you bought one of these,
Yeah,
Oh,
Notorious.
and you don't want to buy Heaven Hill 22,
Yeah, that's. I mean, again, but again, how much was that bottle, Zach?
this was 900. That's what I'm saying.
900.
If you're willing to buy this, and
Yeah,
not Heaven Hill 22,
that's my point. Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
and you have to like oak. This has the Heaven Hill 22 has more oak than this. So
yes, agreed. All right. So let's talk about real quick some details. So we have our 1K live, which we're at almost 1100 now. It's just timing works. It never works actually. We're gonna do. It's probably gonna be about 3 hours. We're gonna do. There's gonna be an epic bottle giveaway. There's gonna be some flight giveaways. There's gonna be some sample giveaways. So we hope that you guys join in. But more importantly, like guys, we want you to be there. We're gonna do things we're gonna give away more than we can possibly make because we want to show your appreciation. But we want to do it. It's kind of a silly thing, honestly, because what would you do 1K? But for us to hit it in less than a year, it's because of you guys. So we want to share that with you guys and talk. So, oh wait, trade. Now Nathan caught my attention. Trade you half of Port Perry or half of the Saint Nick. Yeah.
How about no?
No. How about new? I'm new. But we have our spiritware. It's in the announcements on Discord. I'm going to blast it out again for everybody. We're closing that down on Sunday night. We have to close it down so that we can get the orders processed. The Glens are in. I have to package them all up. Shipping supplies were on a halt there for a second. I had to restock. So you guys should start seeing those. One thing we are going to start doing, there's a couple of things coming up. So we have 2 blinds with James Lay. He designed. They're going to be coming up here soon. We're just trying to figure out logistics and then in May, we're doing a blind flight provided by Justin, which is the Empire Strikes Back, right?
Yep.
no, it was
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
That's what it's Star Wars. Yeah, Clone Wars. So
May
we have
the
a
Fourth be
few.
with you.
We have a few awesome ones coming up. So
Yeah, that'll be open to the community, right? So
yes, yeah, it's going to be open to the community.
you can join in on the fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
I'll tell
exactly.
you.
So,
You don't have to be on screen. You can participate off screen. But
exactly. We have to be on screen. We're not trying to force people to do uncomfortable things, but
yeah.
We have a few things we're going to start doing. This is going to be more Patreon exclusive, so I want to share this knowledge here. So we're going to be doing a lot of we'll call it flight experiences with you guys. So we're going to offer to you guys. We have, especially between me and Norm, we have a plethora of bottles.
Yes.
And
Good bottles.
Great bottles. And we have bottles that you can't crack them all, right? But what we can do is share them with you guys and crack them together. We're not, I want to be very clear about this. We're not doing this to make money. We're doing it to offer an experience with you guys. So it's going to be cost, cost is what it's going to be. So cost split between everybody. So here's an example. So I have a series of JT Mellick picks. I have a series of Bardstown picks. I have a series of, and I'm saying it's Norm as well. We have series of all these things. And Green River, I think I have like 14 Green River picks. Like, so it's like, let's go through them all, and everybody gets some of each bottle, and we're gonna make it to where we can all try these things and kind of experience what the whole line has to offer.
We're workshopping some names. I'm thinking like, come enjoy fresh crack with spirited reviews.
Exactly. Crack. And if you don't like that, I have a butt to tell you in that story that it's
we're going that direction.
Dude, absolutely. I got many pours in front of me.
Norm was over there in Colombia, and I don't know where you are.
Crack. What are you gonna do?
All right, so we have what else do we have coming up?
We got picks, gear,
picks. Yeah, so Backbone again, super secret. Only because we want to. We don't want to build FOMO, but we want to make sure that we are picking something epic. It's hard. You can't go to Backbone and not pick something epic. I mean, there's going to be something we pick. We just might not be able to drink for 2 weeks after we go there.
Yeah, I think we're going to go 12 rounds at Backbone for sure.
We're going to be the very first people to get an online community to get a shot of these. So
yeah,
you're going to want to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's very special. So, I mean, it might knock you out. I'm just saying, you never know.
Ooh,
God,
but
wow,
that could go 2 ways.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it.
I mean, just technically speaking.
Yeah, technically speaking, it might knock you out.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we have a few other things coming up. We have hats. We have our spirited hats. That's the next drop. That's what we're going to do once we close the spirit wear. So for you guys that have wanted the hats, right now we're wearing Justin's hats. He was kind enough to send us Justin Williams sent us the Heaven Hill 22, and we love the dude. It was epic, but oh wait, we got Fresh Crack Attic over here.
Oh, made me laugh.
This is what we love about our community. So anyway, so we got hats coming up. We are going to do a poll coming soon where we're going to pick the next glassware we're going to offer.
Oh, you said a poll coming up. I was like, our subscriber base is going to go way up.
A poll. I mean, whatever it takes at this point. I mean, whatever you guys, we got a poll here. Hot wife, we're good to go. No, we're gonna do a poll. Because we have some ideas for glassware. We want to do something a little. We did the Glens. We're gonna do a little bit something different. Anything else? I mean, if you guys want something specific, I was talking to a guy about doing. So we went to Peerless, and they had the best Glen toppers I've ever seen. It didn't have the plastic flap that if you've ever gotten a Glen topper, it gets stuck, and when you pull it, kind of tries to invert itself. Yeah. And it will literally shatter a glass. They had ones with a rubber bushing, like a silicone O-ring.
Yep.
That just kind of sat in there. They were epic. So I'm working on with them to try and get in touch with their contractor to do spirited ones, because I don't use mine. I've broken 2 Glens. I just set things on top now. I don't mess around with that. So hold on.
I can barely
completely agrees with Jamie, and I got to find out what Jamie said.
He loves Blind Flight Lives.
Oh yeah, well, so yeah, Jamie's always part of our blind flights. So I mean, we have. That's what I was looking up. I was looking up the name of James's. Hold
on. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of his most recent one.
No, I told you.
Is this the tequila one?
So we have Lucky Number is the one, and then the second one is Busting a Myth. So anybody that's seen a James one, like I hear those names and I instantly realize I have no idea what he's talking
about. Lucky Number.
So we're gonna here's why I'm telling you this is we're probably gonna try and squeeze in James's live. I mean, we only have so much time. We have to go on these barrel picks, so we don't have, and we have to do our 1K live, which got pushed back because of the KY. So we're probably going to do a James live towards the end of April, and then Justin's live in the beginning of May, and then we're going to do James's live towards the end of May. So there's going to be a lot coming up. Again, they're all within there. None of these guys are making a profit on these. We try and keep it relatively cost effective for the community. We pay for it as well as you do, so we're not hiding our cost into. We send Venmos the same as you guys do. It's how we believe in doing it. So I hope you guys can kind of get on board with that. These guys are putting forth a lot of effort. And anything else you guys got? Any topics? What do you got? What is that?
This is the Japanese label on the bottom of this.
Oh yeah.
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 I didn't realize this while I was packing it, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that there's no different between the Japanese and any of the American. Yeah. It's just a label they put on. But there's batches. So like as Josh said in his video, there's no way they're doing that large of a batch in one. So, they're all a little different. So Zach has one that was Japanese. I have one that everybody's tried. It's kind of interesting. And I have another one that I got to crack because mine's that's a sad face. Mine's already almost empty. Yeah.
Beacon.
Well, that's why I got hooked on a particular stag. Yeah, you did, Terry. But that's the fun part is you don't know what it is, and then you try it and you're like, wait a minute, this is actually pretty good because you get rid of the bias. That's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. Hey, what stag was that again? Was that a 24?
That was it 24 C or D? Terry? I don't even remember now.
I don't remember. Yeah,
I want to say it was one of those. Yeah. I never had it before. It was good. Stag juniors tend to do well in blinds for me.
Yeah. We had it today. It's in our Discord. It was kind of funny. We had a lot of people who were very anti Buffalo Trace, and that's a great thing to realize in life is that don't forget where you came from. I most people know this. I came from nothing. Like my family had no money. Like we were broke as a joke. I've never forgotten where it is. It doesn't matter what I have in life. I'll never forget that there was people that had to help me, to help us eat and stuff like that. So, when you're on this whiskey journey and you've been blessed to make it to a certain point, don't forget where you came from and poo-poo on somebody else's journey. When somebody asks about pours, instead of telling them your pompous opinion and your self-righteousness, ask them some questions on what they actually enjoy and answer it based on that. I actually just talked to Josh today about that. We literally had a discussion about that. It's easy to share your opinions. It's another thing to actually put yourself in their place and take a view from where they're coming from.
3 minutes process clearing, but I was like, what the heck is he talking about?
Yeah. Dude, for the record, Zach's recording chair is the most comfortable looking chair I've ever seen.
Oh,
it is.
It's all right.
Dude, Zach spent some money on that bad boy.
Yeah, if you guys want a link, I think it's like $900.
I was just gonna say, I know exactly what chair it is.
I'm getting the Notorious.
My
chair. Notorious?
Do you want this or this chair?
All right. It was 24D, Terry said. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, that was a good batch. I never had it before that blind.
Yeah.
Same with the 25D.
No, don't you guys know? They're all trash.
All of them.
All of them trash. Remember that live when I did that with you guys when we did all the stag lives and everybody thought they were MVP and all kinds of crazy things.
Remember?
Yeah, no, it's just fun though because I even had a different experience.
Yeah, batch products like when you're double blind, we had. So if you didn't know, it's one of our very first lives. We had stag batch 12 through 18, and we didn't. I think we called one of them Buffalo Trace. Yeah.
Well, we're not
literally no. There was one person who, it was Justin and Josh said they thought, I think it was 14 was stag 20 was stag G. It was GTS.
I thought it was GTS. Yeah.
Did you? All right. So it was like it was. There we go. So David wants a sample of the chair.
Hey, come on down.
If you want a link, I'll send it to you.
He did link his address in another Discord. So
I watched a desk chair YouTuber for this recommendation.
Right.
I didn't realize there was such a thing.
And then there's Nathan.
I'm sending you a bottle of Blanton's.
Favorite little Troy. Yeah. I'll continue to make fun of Blanton's.
I'm going to send him a letter in.
Nathan is one of them.
Yeah.
So Nathan, my wonderful friend who lives in California, who doesn't understand what it's like to actually have to hunt for a bottle. He's like, Randy, wait a minute. I woke up today, fell out of bed, and I landed on 14 EHC barrel proofs, and I sent to Unicorn and bought an exceptional bottle for it.
Randy, so the Spirited Wear When's
Yeah.
that closing down?
Sunday night.
Sunday night. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to retag everyone. It's in the announcements, but I'll retag it. I'll also send it out on
Yeah.
Patreon.
Great.
So that's funny. Scott already got talked out of the Heaven Hill 22.
Scott, don't get talked out of it.
You're listening. You listen to who you want to listen to, brother.
The best stag is the old ECPB.
Yeah, there it is. Oh boy. You know, one of these days I want to bring all of you fools and just blind the shit out of you and watch you all squirm and completely screw up. That's what I want. I long for that day when you all in your self-righteous flavor profiles just get slapped around.
I thought one of the stags was Jack Daniels. We thought it was Coy Hill.
I thought it was Jack Daniels too. I remember.
We thought one of them was GTS. We thought, I mean, like we were all over the map. Now, double blind, right? We had no idea that it was just 12 or it was just 6 different stag juniors.
Nathan, you're kind of right. You know.
No, absolutely. We're teasing them. Yeah, you got to take a joke. But we also don't want to be rude and make people feel silly for what they're drinking. So it's a good point.
If you,
we're all adults.
The best way is if you see someone doing something that or enjoying a pour that you typically wouldn't, then hey, reach out to them a DM, be an awesome community member, send them some samples. It can be blind, it can be unblind. You just say, hey, I want to help you out. That's the way to do it.
You know, the funny part is that you can do that. You like, hey, what do you like about that pour?
Yeah.
Like, what are you getting that you like? And then offer them some other pours that are similar, you know, and give them a little bit of a different perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you peeling off there, Norman?
Did you just call me Norman?
I did. I can't help myself. It gets under your skin. You're like,
oh gosh. I was taking off the Mr. Sam label that we reviewed earlier. That's going to be dropping soon.
Yeah. It was a fun day.
Another awesome community member.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. There's lots of good bourbon out there, lots of good pours. Enjoy it how you want. Yeah. Enjoy, help each other, be kind, be courteous.
I'm putting this empty Glen next to my bed tonight.
Cash,
can we get a spirit in color other than black and white? So Cash, it is coming. We just we had to start somewhere and we didn't want to go too crazy. So there's other stuff coming.
Yeah, a nice pink one for October would be nice.
Yeah, that's the whole thing is we want to drop unique ones, but we don't want to be like a constant stream.
I've already got Randy a shirt and I'll get Norm a shirt. And, when I do some limited drops, who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, you got us the ultra wheat one that is a giant piece of plastic, very comfortable to wear.
It's totally just a big piece
of plastic from here to here. It's like, oh
yeah. Hey, when I'm frying fries at home, I wear that because it's like an apron, you know.
Well, we're not using
You're like wearing protection.
Yeah, we've got more advanced technology now. That was before I had editing software.
Cheers, Nathan. Have a brother Blanton's for us.
Yeah.
The guy who's on the youngest time zone just left us. That is shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just do I heard Blanton's is better than GTS.
Oh dude, Brett Hitman Hart Stu just threw out there. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Oh man, yeah.
And again, I mean, there's going to be a new section of the Discord coming up, which is going to be like basically like updates where it's going to have like threads of what's going on. Cause it's hard. I mean, everybody wants to send us personal messages and like somebody sends it to Zach. He has to, if I'm in charge of it, he has to ask me. Like, we're just going to put it there. Like, we're going to redirect you there. Cause we're going to keep it updated. But I mean, there's, the hard part with doing what we're doing is that, we're new and we have to, everything is like a pre-order kind of basis. So we have to take the orders, we have to buy it, then they have to make it, then they have to send it. So everything takes a little bit longer, but we promise you it'll be worth the wait. The Spiritware quality is really good. We're very happy with Adam and
very happy.
Very. My wife loves the white, so
yeah.
If you got a complexion similar to mine, Let's get the white.
Yeah. But
Terry coming soon.
oh,
Coming soon.
I mean, so it's not even a leakable thing. It's just, I mean, we're gonna revisit it and,
Yeah, we gotta
give
revisit it.
some tasting notes.
Yeah.
It is, I will say this, that we didn't go based on stats, based on anything. We went based on what we were drinking.
Yeah, we tried everything blind effectively. We didn't know the age statement. We didn't know the proof point. We just went off of experience, palate experience alone.
Yeah. And then we, I think Steven leaving. See you, Steven. Have a great day. Yeah, and when we did it, then we went back through, we knocked off 2, and then we did blind.
Yeah.
So it was
the final,
no one knew what it was. No one knew anything. And, I think we honestly picked a banger. So it's definitely, I mean, Nathan tried it. He did tasting notes for us. I mean, his words were, it's worth the Peerless price, which is a statement in its own.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's right.
If you trust, Nathan's a hard critic in my opinion.
Yes.
Sure in the Discord.
Yeah, I wish we said this before he left.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, I have a lot of respect for his opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
Even if we may not agree on everything, he knows what he's talking about. So he put his stamp on it. So we'll provide those notes alongside all 3 of us.
Yeah. So, and then we got the backbone pick will be epic. That's going to be a fun time.
Yep.
And then, we're going to keep rolling it forward. So our goal is there's going to be a lot more Patreon community things coming up, because we really want to be careful about not just being a pick channel. We want to drop crazy picks. We want to be very selective with the picks we're doing. So we want to also make sure that we're doing things that are fun for you guys. So that's where the flights are going to come in, because it's going to be with us privately. It's not going to be a YouTube video. It's not going to be anything like that. It's going to be just us having a private moment, sharing some stuff and experiencing, great pours together. So I think I don't really have much else. I mean, is there any topics you want us to talk about real quick? Or, we recorded some videos before this. I'm fighting a stomach bug. So
yeah, he is.
in a moment.
You're a flight risk right now.
Yeah, I am definitely a flight risk.
Hey, quick, drink a 7 Hill 17 while he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. So, but in summary, none of the Heaven Hill suck, for the record. So
nope.
No.
I mean, if
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we went into it with an open mind, tried it. We all came with the scores we came with. You'll see it Friday. And you'll see the proof in the pudding there. So,
yeah, I mean, and we heard the hate, we heard everything, and I mean, this is the one thing I'll say, and as far as my score goes, is it's hard to go against what you guys all consider to be the people who are the palates. We see it all the time, like, oh, I trust his palate. Oh, I trust what he says and stuff like that. So, when we are willing to go against the grind and against the grain to say, everybody's out there, and I said grind for a reason. So they're all out there grinding for hot takes and videos that pop. And by saying controversial stuff, they're grinding for views and likes and stuff like that. And again, it's not a shade to anybody. It's just, I mean, this is hard. You're putting in effort, and you want to get the highest quality out of your stuff.
Especially if you're buying it at secondary price to get the earliest review. I mean, you're probably going to come into that with a certain negative bias, because you have to spend a bunch of money that you really didn't want to spend, but you're only spending it because you think the YouTube monetization will. Yeah.
I mean, we were fortunate. Justin Williams shared it with us, but I mean, if you say, for instance, I don't know, somebody might have done this, spent like $11.50 on a bottle, and then the very next day it went down to 700, you might feel a certain way about that and be like, oh my God, I overpaid. And then you try it and you're like, I should have gotten this for 700 as opposed to this. That certain someone might have still cracked his bottle because he thought it was still worth it. I don't know who that could be. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you spend money. Here's a great statement. We're going to finish on this. This is a great statement. I know we all feel a certain way. when it comes to any money you spend money you can literally throw in the and burn and be okay with. If you can't do that statement, do not spend money.
Right.
Don't spend money to chase what people are getting. Don't spend money to try and have a bottle to impress people. Don't spend money to try and really, I don't know, go above your means. Spend what you can comfortably spend and still pay all your bills without any worries. If you can't spend that money and forget about it when you lay your head on a pillow at night, then you shouldn't have spent it, and don't. Learn that now, because otherwise you're going to buy stuff and later on you're going to try flipping it. You're going to lose money. You're going to stress. Don't do that. There is no path on this. And I jokingly said this, and I apparently missed a clinic on how to be the perfect bourbon taster, bourbon drinker. I was saying that as a statement that there is no perfect bourbon drinker. Your journey is your journey. Don't worry about what the next person's doing, and don't worry about keeping up with the Smiths.
Yeah.
Enjoy your path. If you enjoy Rebel, we have a Hunter in our thing. He drinks Rebel. He doesn't. If you can enjoy that and you're happy with it, stay there, because the only way to go from there is expensive and painful. So
good word.
Yeah. So I don't know. Again, I think more people need to say that, because again, we're in the business of getting views, and we are trying to tell you what to buy and not to buy. And some people think it's a FOMO thing, and is this the best stag and all this stuff. All we're trying to do is help you guys make educated decisions and listen to what we're saying, because we really don't want you to buy things you don't have to. Yeah. And more importantly, if you're in our community, ask somebody for a sample. There are guys who buy before they try, and there's guys who try before they buy. Without one, you can't have the other one. Yeah. It's the truth in life. I mean, if you want to try scotches, I'm pretty sure you could ask Norman. He pretty much has.
Yeah,
all
I think
of them.
Zach's got a. No, I got some for you. Come on.
But I'm just saying. I mean, it is a true thing. But you can't try before you buy without guys like that. But you also, it's nice to be appreciated, and we are fortunate that we have people who do the same thing, and we can try before we buy too. So
absolutely,
it's a circle of life.
Yeah, I guarantee there's someone in the Discord community that has, if it's not exactly the pour you're looking for, it's something similar. So just be a community member, reach out, be a part of the journey, be a part of the community, and give back to the community, and you will receive 10 times more than you ever put out. So
you know what? I just want to stress this real quick. It's not always about, like, for me, like, people ask for samples. I don't need samples, like, in return, but what is being part of the community. So if you're lucky enough to get a sample from one of us or somebody else, and they don't want something back, it doesn't mean stop. Okay. It doesn't mean I got a great pour, and I don't owe. Pay it forward. Give it to somebody else. That's how this community goes, and that's how people experience. Pay it forward. Yeah. It's not always about one-to-one transaction. It's not a linear line. It's a huge path. So, I mean, I met Zach because of that. I've never talked to Zach. He shared something, and I literally reached out to him and was, hey, I would love to try that. And Zach's like, don't send me anything back. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how you meet people.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife says if more samples come in outside of what we do for the channel, she's going to leave me.
Yeah. I mean, and again, it might not be, maybe you have something else. I mean, like, send them samples, and they like cigars, send them a cigar back. I don't know. Or just be like, hey, is there anybody that wants something, and pay it forward that way?
Yep.
It just, again, we're trying to help build. We're trying to help build a community that helps people stop making the mistakes that we made.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of them.
Yeah. And we're all speaking from the heart here. We're all talking about that's why value is part of our scoring, is because we're trying to convey to you our actual purchasing habits and what we actually will put our money on the table to buy. And so when we
this might change, Zach, when we start getting sample bottles from distilleries. Everything's going to be great. And
listen, no, it's not just that. We're going to get sample bottles from distilleries, and they're going to be paying us a lot of money to give great reviews. I have to say this. No one is getting paid from a distillery, dude. No one. No distillery cares about what we have to say. They might send people samples, not us.
Yeah.
but they are not paying anybody. No one is making money off distilleries. That's a crazy statement. Like, if you believe that, bro, get out of whiskey.
Get out.
Go drink vodka.
Yeah,
my wife
this
just came in
company
here. She
told me
heard my
that.
comment about the essential bottles.
What'd she say? Oh,
she's
yeah.
like,
Yes.
like, get rid of them. Well,
All
guys,
right.
this has been great. Get
Amazing.
into the Discord, message away, pay it forward, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
All right, guys. Stay spirited. And if you haven't already, join our Discord. It's free down below. You'll see the link.
Come on.
You won't be sad you did.
See everybody.
See
Take
you
care.
guys.
Have a great
Good night, everyone.
Be kind, be courteous, and help others.